Hello and welcome to this makeup and almost like a mental health and makeup video. It's the first that I've done. The lighting's not fantastic. My ring light broke, so yeah. I'm not a professional at makeup and I've also never done this look before. So I guess we'll see how it goes. It is inspired by Barbie, and I wanted to add a little bit of realism, not realism as such, just reality, there we go, that's the right word. So yes, I hope that you enjoy this video. I might not talk that much, I might just pop a voiceover on top, and so that you can enjoy the makeup look. So to do the outline of the mask, which I'm trying to achieve, I've used the Revolution microfill eyebrow pencil in medium brown. And it basically makes a really small, as it says, micro fill, so that's been useful. I'm going to use my Revolution Forever Flawless palette. Oh, you can see the ring light there. I'm going to use the darker shades to try and make it look more realistic around the mask. I would usually have a better setup than this, and it's definitely something I'm going to work on. But I've been really poorly with migraine at the moment, and so this is just going to have to do. Plus the children are at home because it's a Sunday, so I need a new like mirror. My other one broke, so definitely need a new one. Right, so essentially creating like a shadow here. I have a very weird shaped chin. Not that anyone with the same shape as me is weird, but it's just something that I've always been self-conscious about. Which I suppose is actually kind of the point of this video, which makes me think maybe I should try and recreate my chin. Okay, so I've got rid of my chin bump, my bum chin. Let's have a look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with like a black, really dark black line just in front of the fading to make it look more solid, more like a mask. If you're wondering what products I'm using, I will link them in the description down below, and I might also link some product photography on my Instagram as well, so just look in the comments for those. Basically I'm using a mixture of ELF Cosmetics brushes, Be by Superdrug and Eco Tools brushes, so all vegan and cruelty free and also environmentally friendly as well, because that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, one thing that I've had recently done is my eyebrows. I've had them threaded for the first time pretty much ever, and I've also had them tinted as well. I also had my eyelashes lifted and tinted too. You can't really see it that well, but they are separated so nicely. This one not as much, but this one more so. And I feel so much better, like I just feel a little bit more confident. But I suppose that that's what this makeup video is about. Like, Barbie is seen as this perfect figure, and as children playing with Barbies, you sort of wish that you were her and she could be anything. But the new Barbie film, I think, is really going to change the way people see the Barbie franchise, and I think that that will be for the best as well, because I think that young children nowadays are so worried about their appearance that they're basically falling into the same trap that older people are falling into these days, which is basically not feeling good enough in the way that they look and having to alter themselves. So I'm going to use the Babyskin Instant Pore Eraser by Maybelline, because let's face it, Barbies don't have pores. I have very annoying sort of combination skin that sort of doesn't want product on it. So it ends up coming through and being quite obvious that I've got makeup on, and you can see my pores, and it's just very dry basically, but annoyingly oily at the same time. This looks shocking, but it won't for long, have faith. So I am now using the IRL Filter F1 Longwear Foundation, Breathable Soft Matte by Makeup Revolution. The pore blur, I may have gone a little bit over the top because it's a little bit oily. Things happen for a reason though, have faith. I'm not entirely sure I have much faith at the moment, but we'll be fine. Not sure what I'm doing next. Oh my god, look at the state of that brush after that. Gonna have to do some serious cleaning. So I'm not a very pink person, but I've gathered all of the pink makeup that I have because Barbie and whatnot. This is also not just the cutest little blending sponge ever, but it needs cleaning, I won't lie. So I am using my Eco Tools soft powder brush and my Makeup Revolution translucent powder. Okay, so I added a little bit more foundation just to make it less real skin. I realise it's extremely pale, so I am going to put some bronzer on just to give it that sort of tanned Barbie look. I'm going to go on with some fixing spray, Revolution Sport Fix Lasting Hold Fixing Spray. Sorry, I know that looked a bit weird, but I was just testing to see how it would look. I'm going to use the microfill pencil again. So I've blended it out a little bit. I'm now just trying to refine the insides before I put a liquid liner around the edges. It's raining outside and it sounds so beautiful. So here's some real talk, because I like to keep it transparent on my channels and accounts. I have suffered with body dysmorphia and eating disorders since I was a child, and the eating disorders varied from being scared of food, but also as I got older they also turned into being scared of being quote-unquote fat, which is not a bad word, but back in the day bullies would use it in a bad way, and made my perspective of the word negative. And because I was small, I was only 4 foot, well, I'm only 4'10" now. So because I was really small, I used to get bullied a lot. And as I got older, I got into a relationship, and that relationship wasn't very positive. There's a lot of mental ill health involved, and there wasn't much, how can I put this? It wasn't very supportive in the way of, oh, you're beautiful and XYZ, and it was the case of there's always going to be someone more beautiful than you. And although, yeah, kind of true, I'm not the most stunning person, I'm not the, you know, society's image of perfect, but who is? And yeah, basically I just went downhill and developed an eating disorder and really struggled. I struggled through high school, struggled in college. I was almost admitted into hospital because of my eating disorder. But then I went on a journey of self-love, which I know sounds quite cliche. It was so worth finding, I'm gonna have to do this in a moment, it was so worth finding social media in a positive light and finding a community of body positive influencers and people who had the same body as me, bigger bodies, smaller bodies, bodies with cellulite, bodies with scars, stretch marks, and people who said it's great to look like this and it's normal and you shouldn't feel sort of alienated within society because your body looks a certain way. And it really helped me accept that not everyone has smooth skin. In fact, most of us don't. We all have pores, we all have spots, and some more than others. And it made me realise that I am me, I am unique, and that's my power. And I started to learn to love myself. I'm still on a journey of self-love, but with the right people surrounding you, the right people on social media, I think you can definitely start to thrive and start to change your mindset. My hands are way too shaky for this. Perhaps I should have used like a pen, but I don't think I've got one. It's fine. Like I said, things happen for a reason. So I've done a bit of blending and I've done more of the outline. Decided to sort of shape it with my cheekbone around there, just so it looks like I've got a mask on. I think, yeah, that bit just needs to be a bit cleaner there. I think I'll do a little bit more sort of blending out so that it's a bit more well blended. But I'm going to start on the eyeliner now. So basically everything I can possibly find that's pink. I think that the IRL Revolution Love Spells is quite a nice palette to go for. Yeah, I've also got my Sleek Makeup, this one. So I'm in love, I know that anybody else, just wanna get to know myself. Let's get the bronzer out. So I'm using the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow Shimmer Block. The mirror's a bit weird on this one, and I've used it so much that it's slightly falling apart. But yeah, gorgeous. I think I look more like a porcelain doll rather than Barbie, but hey ho. You probably already know this, but with pinks and reds, things it can slightly stain the skin, and when I used these before, it did just that. Look at that. looks better in my phone camera. Way. I feel like it needs to be bolder. Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be bolder, guys. If anyone has actually seen the Barbie film, I'd love for you to let me know what you think of it. I know it only literally came out yesterday, but I haven't seen it yet. Probably gonna watch it when it comes out after the cinema, because I'm not a huge fan of cinemas. I just prefer to be at home. My skin looks dirty. I think it's because of the dark around it, and I think it's kind of just gone everywhere. I'm now thinking maybe I should have done the foundation and then the black. How do you think it looks?
Looks good.
Does it?
Yeah. You're
not lying?
No.
It's like the first makeup look I've done in a very long time. That smells so good. Okay, so something a little bit controversial here. Panic! Yeah, so one of the controversial things here is basically, recently I worked with Maybelline, and it was for a mental health campaign. It wasn't for a makeup collaboration. I'm not big enough for that bit yet. But basically they are cruelty free, and they have vegan products. However, because their sister company or their mother company or something like that have products sold to China, Maybelline technically aren't cruelty free. However, it's so annoying because Maybelline don't send to China, but L'Oreal do, and L'Oreal are their parent company, should I say. So yeah, a lot of people could penalise me for using their products. However, I've been assured that none of these products have been tested on animals. Maybelline aren't testing on animals, and the products are vegan as well. And the reason that I'm using them is because I was gifted them for the work that I did with them on the mental health campaign. And this lipstick is a beautiful shade in this. If I thought that it was tested on animals at all, if I thought it contained products to do with animals, I wouldn't use it, but I have been assured by the team that it is appropriate for me to use if I want to. So yes. I've used the Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink, and the shade, I'm not entirely sure what the shade is actually, but it is absolutely gorgeous, really nice. I'm not 100% happy with this, but I'm thinking it's going to look better on pictures, not going to lie, because of the way I can position myself. So I'm going to do the last few bits and then I will do some pictures and show you. Okay, so I have officially finished the look. I'm actually quite happy with how it's turned out. It's not the best, but it's also not as bad as it could have gone. I have put fake eyelashes on my left eye. I do have an eyelash lift, like I said earlier, but I just thought that to make this more pronounced, I would pop a fake eyelash on. I am rubbish at putting fake eyelashes on, but I've just gone for it. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know that I haven't really spoke much, and I think that as I film more videos I'll probably get more used to this and I'll be able to talk whilst I'm doing the makeup more so. But yeah, if you're struggling with body image issues, please seek help, and also don't be scared to admit it either, because you are validated, and despite what people say around you, you have every right to feel the way you feel. Even if you're having a really bad day about your appearance, you're so valid, so please don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I can't wait to make more. Subscribe and like if you fancy it, and thank you so much.